G'day everyone and welcome to my first look at the brand new, just announced Planet Coaster 2 Parades pack that looks like it's coming very soon. Let me just quickly check the date that they told us all it's coming, 25th of June, so not that far away. Next week or the week after, one of the two. But this is pretty much going to be us going over it and having a look at everything that I've seen that I loved, especially a couple of these last frames here, which we'll get into. But yeah, if you've watched it, put in the comments what you think so far, but it looks like we're going to be able to fulfill everybody's Disney needs with a lot of Main Street pieces to, well, yeah, fill your needs to, well, I think it said over 300 pieces that will be going to be available, so that's crazy in itself. It's going to be pretty cool to see all these people that have already started designing all of these parks and doing it on their own, and now they're going to have a pack to just go back through and make it a million times better. So looks like I won't have to travel to the States to see Disneyland because I'm going to be getting it in Planet Coaster. So it's going to be very interesting to see whether this is a heavily inspired pack or maybe they might have worked out a deal with Disney. Who knows? It'd be interesting to see. But as you can see, we're obviously getting the iconic Disneyland shot there, but yeah, obviously in Planet Coaster, we should say. So we are looking for, if you notice anything in the background or anything that I don't see, that's what we're looking for here. We're not looking for we're going to go through and watch it and go over what we see. We're going to see what they didn't want us to see. That's what we're looking for here. So if we come back, whoops, that's not my go frame by frame button. Let's have a look here. So obviously the shops and all that is going to be insane. You can see the massive coaster in the background that they have. But here is our new entertainer, it seems. Not sure of the name yet, but it'll be interesting if you do know it to put it in the comments. As I said, it's literally just dropped. I've watched it once, pressed record, so I'm still new to all of this, but it's going to be pretty cool to see what everyone's reactions are going to be to this sort of stuff. But another entertainer is always welcomed. Looks like we might be getting some returning ones too, if a couple of people seen. But this is the big part that a lot of people have been asking for, is parades. I don't know, I think it's probably one of the top 5 things I've seen people request. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what people do with this. Obviously you've seen their new parving tool with tracks that helps the guests move out of the way when a parade is on. It looks like we are getting staff members that will assist as well. It's always interesting and funny to watch the Planet Coaster parving because they freak out when things happen, so it's going to be cool to see how they solve that issue. But yeah, it looks like these are completely customizable. You can do whatever you want to them. I'm very keen to see whether how basic these are with all of the scenery off. I was pointing at the screen with my fingers, so I gotta stop doing that and remember that I'm filming a video. Pretty much all of this looks brand new, I'd say. Maybe the sandcastles and all that, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen any of them before. The glasses in the car I sure have, but the sandcastle, unless they've just made that out of normal pieces, is pretty cool. But it's all of this here that you're seeing. All of these details that people are going to be able to add is going to be insane in their parks. Oh, looks like we're getting a nice Viking dragon bones, which will be pretty cool to use around. Trying to see anything else I might see. Nice benches here. Wow, look at the parving here is insane. It looks like whatever they have here is really popular and a lot of these guests are trying to get there, and this whole side is just empty. It looks like new tables as well. Nice lamps, cool shades and such. It's going to be very interesting to see what people make with this sort of thing. But there it is, 300 plus new scenery pieces in one pack. That is, obviously they've made you wait for it, and I really hope this helps a lot of people with what they want to build and such. Because like them fake facades are just something else. Obviously the arcade machines we got in the last update. And here is the new coaster. New coasters, I should say. HPC Buzzard. We have one of these at Luna Park. They've just dropped one of them. I'm not sure what the name of it is. If anyone knows the name, put it in the comments. But this is a hell no. I'd never do a rock coaster like this. as I said, we're still trying to look for pieces that might be hidden. The narrow drop. See, this looks cool. I wonder if this is just a piece, or this is all custom, because this looks like they've made all this, all the fence in here and then the ladder going up. Be very interesting to see what they've. Yeah, that looks all custom. That's pretty cool. Very cool indeed. Steam, Waterworks, awesome. Little Dipper, another kiddie ride. That's going to be awesome to customize. Jumping disc, see that around literally everywhere. Old Wonderland used to have one of them. It used to be a massive octopus that would make you want to throw up on it. So, if that's what you're into. But this is here. This is me. This is anyone that knows my channel. Is this? Looks like we are getting brand new fireworks for this pack. That is going to be very cool to see. See, I'm over here looking in the background here. This is what I see. It looks like we're getting some nice mines, nice different variations of fireworks, some sparklers here. I'm very interested. Obviously, I'm not associated with the Planet Coaster 2 team, but I'd love to be. If they wanted me to create a show for them, I would. But yeah, it's going to be cool to make another video on creating cool stuff like that. But yeah, available the 25th of June. That is very close. Obviously nothing in the end here, I don't think. No. Coming to everything, so that's pretty cool. It's going to be cool to see how many different fireworks we might be getting. Is this a new entertainer here? I think that might be an entertainer there. Looks like a light stick as well that guest is holding. She's missing a tooth, this poor girl. Obviously in the little update that we're getting the LED lights on performance, which is going to be pretty cool to see them at night. That's always been something I always laughed at, watching them at night. Look at how we can see our mines up on the roof here. Speakers are all the same. Looks like they light things like I do with trying to hide a lot of my lighting. That's probably the one big thing I'd love more of is different lights to light up streets, especially streets and guests with. Well, that's very cool. There's Teji will probably love this. He'll probably go insane with all of this customizable stuff he's going to be able to do. See, it's whatever's over here that they've built. It's just going mental with them guests. Let's see if we can find a shot of that. See, like here. And see this shot where it goes from night to day. I wonder if we're getting the nighttime sequencer that we had in Planet Coaster back, maybe. Just a wild thought, nothing crazy. I can't really see any shots of what's there. It's probably just like a lava latte or something. It's gonna be very interesting to see like how the track works, and whether you have a period where they're entertaining and then they go behind a fence and it's done, or it's just a box system, or there's a box at one end and a box at the other end, and when they come out and then they go in, or do these park? And I have a lot of questions, as you can tell. Same problem as always is the interiors. I think an interiors pack would go a long way, but obviously you've already seen my wish list video. So what is over here? See how they're all funneling down there? Cool bubble. More lights, which is very cool. It'll be awesome as well if the guests are programmed to know when this stuff is happening, so they know to go, okay, well, we need to line up here and do this backwards, or we need to do this way, essentially. That's what I will hope for. That'd probably be the coolest thing. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. As I said, I'm probably going to watch this a couple more times, but as I said, this is the part that I am most excited for, is the fireworks, because I love doing my shows, and it looks like we're getting some cool mines and such. It's going to be really cool. Looks like we're getting a massive mushroom firework. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, what your thoughts are. Will this be something that you buy? Yeah, I'd be very interested to see how this goes, because I think this is something that a lot of people have wanted for a long time, and obviously it being such a big pack, that's going to be very well received, especially with, well, me. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, have a great day. Check out the trailer yourself, and on June 25th you can get the pack yourself. So now that I'm done looking at the trailer, it's time to have a look at the website. This will answer hopefully a lot more questions that we have without jumping to the speculations that we did before. So let's have a look. You can check it out yourself. It's obviously live now. Conduct a concerto of celebration. Whoa. Parades, rides, scenery, and blueprints. We'll have a scroll down first. I suppose these just take you to wherever, right? Let's have a look at the parades. Awesome. Looks like a lot more features that'll light up at night, because our park's never shut. See, that'll be interesting, that the parade, whether he walks them out and takes them in there, or you can actually have them walking the floor or whatever else as they go. That'll be pretty cool. High Peaks Construction buzzing. Velaeus and Nidwalden and VN Aranaro drop. Whoa. FD Vision Electric Trolley. Jumpin' Disc. Little Dipper. It's pretty cool. A lot of new rides. A lot of hard words to say. Thanks very much. Let's have a look at all the new pieces. Yes, so this looks like what you're getting for your parades. That is very, very cool. Lucky they put that in. Awesome new bunting. My confetti cannon, cannot wait for that. These look like pieces that are more associated with the parades itself. So that'll be interesting. Whether these are parade linked, like a performer will only stay within that. Not sure, as I said, this is just speculation, but that's pretty cool that it is a vehicle that will travel around. Hopefully they have a lot of blueprints for people that might not want to, maybe, yeah, see, that's cool. Oh, very cool. And the single, awesome. Okay, so a parade circuit, can't do a visual search. Awesome. So it is just a ride that goes around that you can set up to go wherever you want it to, and then it links back up into the station. That's really cool. Very, very cool. Simple. For the first time ever in Planet Coaster series, create your own pageant of parades. Each piece of the parade is endlessly adjustable, from colors to entertainers and performers that accompany them. Spreading cheerful amusement from start to finish, plan looping or open-ended parade routes through your park streets, and design breathtaking floats with hundreds of float scenery pieces for your guests to O and R at. Or ooh and ah, I suppose. Schedule the perfect parade and watch your guests gather along the streets in wonder as the colourful floats roll by, topping off the celebration with 19 dazzling new fireworks. I'm in. You've got me. Take my money. That's very cool. Very cool. Rides are awesome. Oh, very cool. Different stats. See, this is cool. Oh, look at that. Very, very, whoever's doing your website team, pat yourself on the back. This is great. Very interactable. Oh, awesome. That's something that a lot of people are really loving, is the themed and non-themed parts of it. Very, very cool. Okay. Small town theme park filled with charming shops and plazas. Very Disney. Very, very Disney. That's going to open up a lot of doors for people. That's going to be very cool to see. Huh. Oh, never mind. I thought they had individual toilets. I was like, well, that's weird. Okay. Meet small town's cheerful mayor, Pip Whistle. A twirling bundle of whimsy and warm welcomes with a tip of their hat. Confetti showers down on your park's path, delighting townsfolk and visitors alike. Whether greeting guests at the town square or joining your parades, may a pip whistle brings energy, colour and a playful sense of joy and wonder to any plaza. So we have our name. Awesome. You don't have to put it in the comments calling me stupid. Obviously the other ones that you can buy. Oh man, do we have more mention on the fireworks? Where? All I got was this. Bugger. Oh well, that's going to be very interesting to see how people react to this. Okay, so that just takes you to wherever. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know whether this is something that you're going to be buying day one or you might wait. Whether it's tick the boxes for you of what you wanted. As I said, this is a pretty big piece that a lot of people have been asking for, so it's going to be very interesting to see. I'm obviously very excited for it. Frontier, if you watch this, I would love to do a show for you one day in the future, but obviously not now. I wouldn't have enough time in 2 weeks unless you put out a challenge for me. I don't know, maybe we'll see if you watch or not. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know whether this is something you're going to be grabbing, and most importantly, make sure you have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.